And then you mentioned differentiation, right? So you're able to create something that differentiates them. What are some of the things that you how do you solve those problems? What's your process?
I tell people not to script things. I just want to really bring out their real personality. I actually sit down with them and tell me about your business. And people do want to script it. They feel very nervous about being in front of it. But if they bring a script, I tell them to put it down and put it away. And just you and I are talking. Just tell me
so that's
about
the
your
pre-production
business.
process?
Pre-production process. Just getting everything all set up. And so where I already know about your product, but getting the word out and to where I can edit it. I can take out certain parts. So you may say the wrong thing. I can make it really smooth so you look like you didn't stall or pause or make funny faces, things like that. I look at all those things. It's very important. Or a lot of people miss too in video production is what's going on in the back. Sets, people walking the back behind it, making funny faces, things like that. If you're out in an outside location, you can't control.
All right, so that's the production component, right? Where you're really kind of
you really have to watch for that. It's a kind of a listening process and watching and seeing what's going on with the shot, having the perfect shot too. That looks really good. It's
camera angles.
Camera angles pleasing to the eye too.
Camera angles, lighting. Panning, some other panning,
zooming, things like that to make it more interesting. There's a lot of special techniques. We follow the same rules that photographers do, rule of 2/3, and things like that photographers are familiar with, and
that the professionals are. It's about professional work, right? Because anybody can take a picture, and today anybody can do a video, right? But there's a difference between the video that I might shoot with my camera and what you're putting together.
Right. It's like a professional photographer that gets paid for doing it. There's a reason he's getting paid for doing it. He has an eye for it.
Right.
Same thing in video. We're just making those still shots happen in 60 frames a second.
So then you have a post-production process.
Post-production is actually putting it together and editing, and that's when you add the music, emotion, things like that to it, and making it all flow together. Or actually adding things to it too. It's like maybe we'll have you're still talking, and we're adding video over top of it, and we're showing what you're actually talking about as you're talking. And you can't do that live.
No, you can't.
You have to have video to do that. It's done a lot in movies. It's done a lot in TV ad commercials, things like that. It's very valuable in an interview. It makes an interview much more interesting to look at.
Yeah, certainly. Otherwise, it's just the two of us talking.
And we're able to tell a story right through the process of doing that. And we might actually go backwards sometimes. Sometimes they do things in reverse, where you show something or talk about the end benefit before you actually talk about everything else and how the product was formed.
Before the process. Yeah. So you've got sort of a pre-production process, production process, and stage set, and then a post-production process that really dials in what you mentioned. Something was about connecting emotionally to the viewer.
It's the creative process and what I call the artistic end of it.